Hello everyone, this is Miss Bubble. Today I want to recap and talk overall about the first week of Inktober. I feel pretty good after this week, but even me with all the getting ready, I felt tired at some point. It's just something about seeing new trends and you're not able to participate in them because you're focused on Inktober. But because I was getting ready for Inktober and I had some drawings already done, I was able to take a break for like 2 days and I got back on track. Now let's talk about the actual pieces. I will explain a little bit about my illustrations. I wanted to focus a little bit more about my thought process when I made these pieces. I have a whole playlist of my shorts that I talk a little bit more in depth about each piece. This is the first day. The prompt was mustache. I was already locked in on the idea of what I'm going to draw because I have this really good picture of myself as a reference. I wanted the piece to look mysterious and creepy, so I made really big black shadows. Also, I exaggerated a bit more the eye to push the proportions to make it even creepier. Overall, I was very happy with the finished illustration. 10 out of 10 was a great experience with this one. Let's continue to day 2. This day's prompt was weave. Not gonna lie, I didn't really like the prompt for this day, not the illustration that I made from it, but the word itself. I was going back and forth on what I'm actually going to draw for this day. Don't get me wrong, I love the illustration, but I feel it doesn't really fit the prompt for this day and I didn't have anything else to draw. I would rate my experience with this one like a 7.5. On to the next one. Day 3 was crown, and actually I don't have much to say about this one. It was very fun to draw. Because I redrew it from a manga panel, I felt like I could turn my brain off when I drew, except the crown. The crown was like a nightmare. I would say this one is a 9 out of 10. Point taken because of this stupid crown. Let's keep it rolling. Day 4 was murky. I'm very happy with this one. It's very simple, but I really like it. Maybe it's because I didn't like the initial idea that I had that much. The moment I heard murky, I was like, murky waters. And this year I decided to really focus on this graphic style, and in this particular prompt I felt like it blocked me a little bit from doing what I actually wanted. I just didn't know how to draw water in this style. Overall, I wanna thank Pinterest for giving me this awesome idea. 9 out of 10. Day 5 was deer, and this one shouldn't have been that hard. Maybe I was just tired that day. I'm not sure why I struggled with it that much. I started it from scratch like 2 different times. Now the idea was easy. I have this character, a Harold, he's deer-based demi-human. I even took the easy route out and drew a headshot, and even now looking at it, I feel like something is off. I think it's something in his mouth, maybe the proportions are off, like I'm not sure, just something is off for my eyes and I can't unsee it. Well, I do sound a bit harsh, the overall illustration turned out okay, but that's just my personal opinion. Okay, 6.5, let's keep it rolling. Day 6 was Pierce. In this one, I feel like I didn't highlight enough the theme of the drawing, the pierce, but I love it so much. I was really going back and forth from this idea that I had initially to a reference that I found of a man opening his arms, leaning back, and it looked like he was getting pierced. If I drew an arrow there, you could actually see it much better than here. In the end, I decided against it because I'm doing Inktober for fun. It's not like I'm getting graded on if I'm hitting the prompt or not. Not that anyone actually judges you, it's just my own brain and thoughts. And the arrow is there, it's just not the focal point. This one gets a 10 out of 10. I really love the finished piece. The last day for this video is day 7, starfish. This one was very fun to draw. I hated the prompt so much the first time I looked at it, because I mean, come on, what can you draw for starfish? My only idea was Patrick from SpongeBob, and I will stop you there. Patrick is a great idea, I know. It's just that the art style of SpongeBob is so simple and I didn't want to draw something that I will finish in 5 minutes. It's good for animating, but I'm drawing a full illustration. When I sat down to draw that day, I was fully ready to make just a copy from SpongeBob of Patrick, and then I had this epiphany. I can draw Patrick, but make it cosplay. So I started to draw my persona Bubble in Patrick's clothes, and it turned out to be so goofy. I love it so much. 10 out of 10. Bubble approves. That's all the days for this week. Overall, I think this week was very productive. I loved most of my drawings. Comment down below which day is your favorite one, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.